Watch and burn.
Hey everyone, so tonight I want to talk hopefully quickly about the Nine Inch Nails Ghosts. Now this is the initial release from, I think it was 2008 or 2009, the double disc containing a plethora of unnamed tracks. They're just titled 12 Ghosts, 13 Ghosts, 14 Ghosts, and so on and so forth. One of the easiest things to like about this is Brian Viglione from the Dresden Dolls shows up on here from time to time. And that's really exciting. He's one of my favorite drummers ever. And for Reznor to sort of, bring him on board, it just made me like this even more. And I have to say that for a double disc, which is always a scary thing for a band to release, with, I think there's 30 songs, 35 songs on here, give or take. I don't remember. You could find yourself being very quickly overwhelmed by the sameness of everything. But the Nine Inch Nails, and Reznor in particular, he's so gifted when it comes to sort of creating an atmosphere. And I mean, that's even more apparent now as of 2022. I believe he's won 3 Oscars for his score work in film. I know he won for Soul and he won for The Social Network. I could have sworn him and Ross took home another one though. I thought they've won 3. And nonetheless, they've won at least 2 Oscars for their film work. And of course, as anybody knows, film work is all about atmosphere. It isn't about bringing in like heavy percussive elements and traditional song structure. It's about sort of accentuating an emotion that a character is displaying through the subtle use of music that can very quickly become overwhelming on purpose, of course. But the music is always supposed to complement the scene. It's never supposed to dominate the scene, unless, of course, that's what the scene calls for. But traditionally, a score for a film is supposed to, like I said, it's supposed to play in conjunction with everything else that's going on. So for Reznor to release a double disc of essentially heavy atmospheric tracks, like I said, at first you could find yourself going, the sameness may catch up, but that just doesn't happen here. Every single track has its own identity. It has its unique fingerprint, and no 2 tracks sound the same. There's a number of surprises. Drums slowly fade in from nowhere, and they completely catch you off guard. And there's a lot of sort of audio play as far as how the sounds will shift throughout the spectrum from left to right to the middle, to up, down, left, and back to right, and things like that. So from sort of a attention-getting standpoint, just when you may find yourself getting lulled into a trance by whatever track you're listening to, all of the something new sort of swirls in from somewhere else entirely, and you find yourself completely back in the now thinking, Jesus, like, whoa, okay, where did this come from? And there's a number of really surprising elements at play on this massive work. I think this is like 110 minutes long, give or take, spread across 2 discs. And none of it feels unnecessary. Every single track on here, it's like it earned its place in this collection. And that's awesome because it just continues to sort of raise my opinion of Trent Reznor. And I didn't think he'd be able to do that after the Downward Spiral. You figure everybody sort of hits their peak and then they just sort of, they start the slow descent down to where they're just releasing greatest hits album and covering other bands and everything. But Reznor and Ross now, they've never done that. Even though I don't agree with their newer stuff, say from Hesitation Marks forward, it's still good. It's just not for me. And the Nine Inch Nails haven't lost step, not one single step, over their pretty much 30-year career. And that is a real testament to Reznor's talent. And the double disc Ghosts is no exception. I think I'll leave it there. So thank you for hanging out with me for almost 5 minutes while I discuss the Nine Inch Nails' first collection of Ghosts, released back, I believe, in 2008 or 2009. If you liked this discussion or review or whatever the hell this was, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. And thank you for making it to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. I just wanted to say thank you for making it through the entire video. I really appreciate it. And I'm going to remind everyone one more time, even though I've probably already done this in the video that you just watched, to please click the like button as well as the subscribe button because it helps this channel grow. And thank you for hitting like and subscribe, and we will see you guys really soon.